Hey everybody, I just wanted to give a quick update on a few goals that I had for the 22 plus program. So, you always set your expectations in a way that, you think you're stretching yourself and sometimes you don't reach it. I know that I had gone to Cleveland actually a couple times earlier this year. We're working on a partnership with Invictus High School there to operate 22 plus in the northern part of the state. I think I'd set the goal for, opening after the winter break sometime in early January. I think that it's more realistic that that's going to happen next school year. Invictus has their attorney looking at the paperwork, and they've agreed to the partnership, and all is well. And we have the site, and things are put together. But I'd set my targets on this early part of January, and it's not going to happen. But I think what I wanted to share with that is it's okay to set, I think a lofty target or do something new and it not fully materialize. And, that's something kind of squarely on my shoulders. I've been working on this partnership for over a year. And, I've been as aggressive as I can with, setting bar high for myself and trying to help the program. And I didn't quite reach it. But, not giving up on it. I think that it will happen next year. And it's just important to grow kind of what we're doing and what we're having success with here throughout the state. So, I think still good, but, an update where didn't quite reach it. Certainly striving towards it. I also wanted to give an update. We kind of had a collective aspiration to extend night school to 2 days at the Reading Road site and 2 days at the Hamilton site. I think at the time being, we're probably just going to stay with the one night a week at both the Hamilton and Reading Road location. Again, I always like to set the targets high. Any expansion that we can do throughout the year is always great. And I love that our team members are always so willing to accept the challenge of expansion and just kind of add value. We were an unknown entity in Hamilton. The team did a wonderful job going out there and becoming, I think, ideal community resources for folks in that region. Obviously, we've had a lot of graduates and success. And again, even though, we serve the inner city Cincinnati community, and we've been doing that since the start, our Reading Road location has really grown over the last couple of years. And that's flourished. I think, the reason for hesitancy on growth on those two programs has really nothing to do with the job that anybody's doing. Just 22 plus at the state level. I think that legislators still are not well informed on the program's value. There seems to be a lot of hesitancy by the Department of Education to kind of release guidance on what the program's going to look like heading into, this is actually fiscal year 2019. They're hesitant to release what things are going to look like in FY20 and 21, mainly because they're not well educated on kind of what we're doing for adults that still need to earn their high school diploma. And because we're not getting a clear picture for them, it's unclear kind of on the scope that we can grow to. But again, I'm going to chalk this up as something that I wanted very badly for the team. That maybe I just fell a bit short on. But I just want to always be, I think, clear that it's great to set big goals, even when they're not fully reached. It doesn't mean that they'll never happen. It just isn't happening maybe in the timeline that I expected or we expected collectively. Now I do want to get to something that, is kind of in its infancy. And it wasn't even a goal of mine, really. It just kind of manifested itself through people messaging in on Facebook and wanting a different approach than we were offering. And that's kind of an early stage online 22 plus program. This takes no new resources. It just takes kind of the hard work of the staff that will be here. We have kind of a 6-student pilot program going for an online version of our bricks and mortar program. I think that shows immense promise and potential for us being able to deliver the same kind of great service that we do in person through the web. And, the program is kind of powered by the Google Suite. So we use Google Forms for the test and for some of the key documents. And it's been incredible because students have, maybe an iPad or just a basic phone, not even a computer, and they've been able to interact with the materials in a secure way, in a way where they can understand, they can do all their reading, and they can even answer some of the short responses totally from a phone or tablet, which is mind-blowing. And it seems to be, where we've got things worked out, and we've just been testing this in a very, very small way. But it seems to be where this has worked out, and it's been organized, and haven't had a lot of technical problems so far. I'm excited about the growth on that, and I think that can position us for making offerings, and I think all sites will be able to participate in this by next year, where everybody has a role in this online program. And I'm going to be aspirational with this, and you never know if this is going to be fully true or not, but I think our online program could at minimum be half the enrollment of our physical in-person program, probably by sometime next year, where we're serving 100 some odd active learners through the web. But in this kind of intermediate time, site coordinators, if you get someone that's interested in the online program and they're not currently a student, the first step to getting them involved is just ask me, just because we are trying to keep this small. It's kind of in the testing stage still. But once, I kind of give the thumbs up on it, please ask them to email you pictures of their mandatory documents and their receipt that they've ordered their transcript, or maybe if it's a student that already has their transcript, ask them to email you the transcript along with those mandatory docs. If they can take that step of just snapping pictures of those key docs and sending them to you, they probably can handle quite a bit of the challenge of working online. So very excited about that. Like I said, we have 6 people in there. We've been able to kind of safely do that just because we're using team members and time that people would already be here. But that type of growth that we can get there is very exciting, and something I did not plan for at all. But I think it's a testament to people know that this is a successful program, and when their work schedule or life doesn't allow them to come in here, they still want to partake in what this team has done such a great job in building. So very proud. Wanted to share some of the successes and maybe things where I've fallen short with everybody, but still encourage you all to set big goals and just be honest. Sometimes you're not going to reach them, but I think it's being clear that it's not the end of the road. So I will huddle with everybody on Friday, and we can discuss more. We have some stuff that I'm going to talk to you about regarding OGT, but let's continue to have a successful week. And remember, we're striving for 432 credit recovery test by February 1st for that off day on February 4th. I cannot wait. I believe that we will definitely do it, but that takes reaching 24 tests on average per day during all of the days we're in school. So let's hit that target, guys. All right, good luck, and we'll talk to you on Friday.